Hi my lovelies, welcome back to my channel, and for everybody who's new, I'm Leorah and I'm so glad you found me. So welcome to today's video, which is of course all about new makeup releases, mostly of the indie world, as you might know. But if you've just found me and you have no idea who I am, I'm Leorah, makeup artist and stylist living for colorful makeup, colorful styling. So that is what I'm doing and what I'm all about, but there is way more, so please feel free to check out my channel and of course also my social media, which is linked in the description box down below. Feel free to browse around and check it out, and please subscribe to my channel because I would love to have you here on a regular basis. Alright, beyond that, I should also update you on my brother's situation, because he is doing okay, but I'm going to try to have a more detailed video with an update then later on this week, okay? So I'm also trying to keep my content a little bit down at the moment because it's all extremely stressful for us as a family, but I'm never going to be below 3 videos per week, okay? So I'm not going to disappear. It's just not 6 videos per week or 5 videos per week. Right now I'm trying to just be a little bit more focused on just being, all right? So sweeties, but that is just part of living right now. And if you have no idea what I mean, then of course check out my playlist about the whole situation in Ukraine, because my brother lives there. And in case you're interested in winning some amazing indie makeup from amazing indie brands, then of course you can enter in our indie makeup raffle, which is also linked in the description box down below. Because once you enter and give a donation towards Ukraine, towards my brother's work there, you are automatically entered, and then you can of course win. And we are already, as of right now when I'm filming this, which is one day before you're seeing this, we're already very close to $3,000 that we have raised, and part of it he has already received, and he is so grateful, sweeties. All right, our goal is 5,000, so we still have some way to go, so feel free to enter. We're absolutely grateful for everything. All right, so with all of that being said, I think we should go in because there is a lot going on in the indie world. And of course this time around, because there was so much that I actually wanted to talk about, I had to cut back on a few sneak peeks. All right, so I'm going to still talk about these things then maybe next time when they're actually released, but some sneak peeks I just had to cut out because it was just a lot. All right, so let us go right in and see what we can do. All right, so let me move over and let's talk about makeup. All right, sweeties, it's kind of funny because I just gave you the big speech about not doing so many sneak peeks, and we're actually going to start with a sneak peek, but that is just something that I am kind of really excited about because it is connected to Doodles by the Bunny. And sweeties, if you don't know her, please get to know her. Please follow her on Instagram. This person is one of the most creative and talented people out there on the platform, full stop, you know? Unbelievable. So I just I'm so thrilled that she is now getting so much recognition, and she is actually collaborating with another brand. And that is because it's not the first one, just saying. That's why I'm saying another brand, because she has been getting a lot of brand recognition now, and rightfully so, because the ideas that person has is just incredible. So, and now she is collaborating with another brand, and that is Impress Me Cosmetics, and they're coming out together basically with a palette, or at least she is designing the outer packaging. That is what she does. She's doing stuff like this. So cool. So this is the first sneak peek on that palette. Now maybe you remember that at some point a couple months ago, maybe they came out, Impress Me Cosmetics came out with a palette where I think the pans inside the palette, it was a neutral palette, and the pans were in shapes of little like puzzle pieces. Do you remember that? And it kind of feels like this is the continuation, but a more colorful version of the other palette. Now the other palette was called the Skin palette as far as I remember, and this one is going to be another one. So this is really cool, and I kind of assume that the color scheme is going to be somewhat like what we're seeing here, of course, on the outer packaging. And yeah, Doodles by the Bunny is just unbelievably cool. Unbelievably cool. This is one more person that I need to meet in my lifetime. You know, I want to meet Pout and Shout. I kind of want to meet Tammy Tanuka. I want to meet Doodles by the Bunny. I want to meet at least 1K of you guys, at least. So yeah, should do a meet and greet. Okay, sweeties, in any case, this is coming at some point soon. Of course, we're going to talk more about this once I also see the inside of the palette. All right, then let's also move on to Give Them Lala Beauty. Sweeties, what kind of a cool name is this? Give Them Lala. unbelievable. Also, this is something that I just found for myself this week, and I'm just so in love with that name. So cool. Okay, so they're coming out with the Bambi-Eyed Bitch palette, and of course this is a 9-pan palette with warm neutrals and the black, which is maybe not necessarily my makeup style, but I think it makes a lot of sense for most people out there. And also, like, the whole range in the palette and everything looks absolutely solid and nicely done. So that is basically what it is. You do have mattes and shimmers, no pressed glitters, and this should already be available when you're seeing this. It is launching on your today. Okay, so this might already be available, or it is about to launch. All right, so just so you know, from Give Them Lala Beauty, I do not have a price for this one. All right, then let's go to something else that is also very neutral, and that is from Fenty, because Fenty is releasing their Sunstalker Bronze and Highlight palette. This has 7 pans, 5 of them are bronzers and 2 are highlighters, and this is becoming available, I do believe, on Thursday or Friday this week, on the 31st. Is that something like that? Okay, so super soon. This is coming super soon. Of course, this has to be your skin tone in order for you to be able to use this. For me, this is not going to be the right thing, which is fine, like whatever, you know, just saying that maybe this is for you. So definitely feel free to check this out. I kind of feel like for me, it would be hard to use a palette that has quite a big range of shades in it, you know. I always wonder how people use it. Maybe I should watch tutorials or something, but in any case, you know, you'll figure it out. If this is interesting to you, then you'll definitely will find a way. All right, Wicked Widow Beauty is also sneak peeking something, and I thought that the outer packaging looks really cool, because this is one of the sneak peeks that I'm going to give you. Okay, so they're sneak peeking their Hard Times palette, and I'm kind of really interested in that, because, you know, times are not easy. I don't know, it's probably like everybody thinks that my today is the hardest thing I've ever done, but right now I just really feel this is probably one of the hardest times I've gone through in my life. But when you put it into perspective, I'm not doing that, okay, just don't get me wrong, but in my soul it's not easy, you know. So a Hard Times palette is kind of really cool, also in connection to that the packaging or the outer design has that woman on it with those butterfly wings, because I think that what I'm doing here on my channel, this is my butterfly wings, you know. Everything else is kind of hard work, you know, and this is also hard work, don't get me wrong, but this is what gives me the wings, this place here, you know. So it is kind of really cool. So this palette is coming soon. This is going to have 16 shades, and that is all I know. All right, so this is coming from Wicked Widow Beauty, just so you know. Then something else that is coming from Spoiled Lips Cosmetics. Now this palette here is the Call Me, yeah, the Call Me palette, and I just wanted to show you because I think the color scheme is absolutely lovely, and this is becoming available for the general public, for us normal people who are not subscribed to their like subscription box service. We can soon buy this. All right, I do believe that this is how they do it, that palettes like this become available first for their like the inner circle, you know, and then at some point it becomes available for all of us. And of course, if you're in the inner circle, congratulations. All right, so but this is the palette, and this is becoming available for all of us soon, and I think this looks beautiful, so that's why I wanted to definitely show you. So this is from Spoiled Lips Cosmetics. Also here I don't have a price. Then I also wanted to show you something new that is coming from Be Perfect Cosmetics. Now I am a huge fan of Be Perfect Cosmetics as a brand. Like really everything I've tried from that brand so far has rocked out of this world. You know, I don't think I have anything that I've tried, and I've tried highlighters and of course eyeshadow, obviously. I've tried lash glue, I have tried blushes. Yeah, so quite a bit already, and everything has rocked so far. All right, so they're coming out with this, and as of right now I have no idea, but this is supposed to be launching either your today or your yesterday. So this is about to launch, so I hope that before I finish editing I will be able to put up another picture of what this is. This could be palettes, this could be, I have no idea what. All right, so in any case, I'm very interested in this. This could be an all green palette, an all blue palette, an all like orangey, I don't know, sunset palette, and then a purple palette. That could be nice. I would be absolutely interested. because I don't have enough makeup, as you all know. So that could be nice. In any case, this is coming, and I hope I was able to already include more information. If not, of course, then next week. Then we also need to talk about something else that is coming from Be Perfect, because they're also, let me just scroll down to that, they're also coming out with potted jealousy gel eyeliners. Jealousy, so cool. Nice play on words. All right, so these are gel liners. One is, of course, black, one is nude, one is white, and one is brown. So you got to be into using gel liners. I happen to only use gel liners, so that is what I do, and I love it. You know, for me, it is just so much more, I don't know, it is harder to use than felt tip liners, for example, I think, but I feel the opacity and everything, the staying power, and yeah, but especially the opacity, it's just so much better with gel liners, and I love it, you know. So yes, you maybe have to practice a little bit more, and you of course need the right brush. You need to find the right brush for you, but I use exclusively gel liners. Also today I used, by the way, let me just show you this one here from Unearthly Cosmetics. A video is coming because I'm working on a review with the sleepover collection. That's going to be next week, but in connection to the sleepover collection, I also received a couple of their gel eyeliners in PR, and that is just so cool, because I'm the gel liner girl, sweeties, like really, you know. So that is really nice. I love gel liners. Did I now point that out too many times? I don't know, but maybe you understood that I love gel liners. All right, so sweeties, that is of course then already live from Be Perfect Cosmetics. And the other thing, I hope that it's palettes, and I hope this is going to be something for me. All right, sweeties, let's also talk about Falana Luxury Beauty, or Beauté, because they're coming out with a nude eyeshadow palette which looks like this: 15 shades with 10 mattes and 5 shimmers. Now, first of all, depth phenomenal in the palette, and also the ratio in the palette, you know, with 10 mattes versus 5 shimmers is absolutely my soft spot, my sweet spot. My sweet spot. Okay, so this is becoming available on April 20th. So that is basically also a sneak peek. Am I giving you only sneak peeks now? I have no idea. But in any case, you know, if it is a sneak peek where I can actually show you something, and it's not just like, I don't know, a hint of something, then I guess it's okay. So this is Falana Luxury Beauty, and this is coming at some point in April. All right, then let's also talk about SheGlam, because SheGlam is about to release their Sunday Picnic collection, which looks like this. We're talking about a lot of neutral stuff now, aren't we? Like really? All right, so this is the collection. There is going to be an eyeshadow spread palette with 8 shades, I guess, then a cheek color jam with 3 shades, a layer cake lip oil set in 3 shades, and then a setting spritz. All right, so this is kind of cool. It is of course not me at all, but I definitely wanted to show you because it's affordable makeup, and it's probably easily accessible for a lot of people, including me. So, and that is just something that definitely speaks for something. You know, I like that, and that's what it is. Now, does this look like Sunday Picnic to me? No, it does not. You know, so I don't know what the idea behind it is, or the explanation. I mean, I see the packaging is neutrals and red, so okay, so that's the palette and the lippies, I guess, but it's almost a little bit too little for me to connect it to a color scheme, you know. But in any case, so that is what it is. In case you want to check this out, this is coming soon, so it's a sneak peek. Yeah, okay, so let's go to the next sneak peek. I am impossible. Please just don't watch me. All right, so let us go to the next sneak peek, and that is, seriously, I only have sneak peeks. This is so ridiculous. I need to edit out the sentence that I said at the beginning of the video. This is hilarious. I didn't realize. I seriously did not realize. Okay, so let us talk about Nomad Cosmetics, because you probably know that Nomad Cosmetics has been starting to sneak peek a new palette. And I actually, in case you did go into my makeup used in my last new makeup releases video, I was actually wearing that palette, you know? So I have it, and I have already a review ready. So by the time this launches, I'm going to, of course, show you several looks. I think I have like 6 looks in that video. and I'm going to show you everything about the palette. All right, so that is coming. As of right now when I'm filming this, I can show you 3 shades. Of course, I've seen the whole palette. Yeah, so definitely go and watch that video once that goes live, and that is what it is. So the launch date will be on April 5th, and this is very exciting. You know, it's pretty. So pretty. All right, sweeties, that is what it is. Now, Artitude Cosmetics is also giving us a sneak peek. Is anyone thinking this is funny? I think it's hilarious. I hope I'm not getting on your nerves, but in any case, it's what it is, you know? So Artitude Cosmetics is giving us the first look at the cake liner palette. Okay, so this is called the Split It palette, and these are cake liners. And it sounds so funny, cake liners, no? It sounds like baking supplies, doesn't it? But in any way, this is what it is. And what I see from what it says here on the palette, it says here there is mattes, metallics, neons, pastels, and duochromes in that palette, and all of those are water activated liners, and you get 16 of them. All right, so this is really, really cool. Do I have a launch date? It is launching on April 1st. So this is also super, super soon. Really, really cool. Artitude Cosmetics is of course a super, super cool brand. So definitely, definitely check this one out in case you're interested in cake liners. All right, sweeties, Pout and Shout, the next person I want to meet, is coming out with their Chocolate Money collection. Oh, by the way, people have been asking me how to order from Pout and Shout, because what I'm linking in the description box is, I think, the blog, the Pout and Shout blog. Okay, I do believe, and I'm honestly not 100% sure, but I think you have to DM them on Instagram. I think this is how you order from them. But maybe Pout and Shout can comment down below in the comment section and just leave some instructions. That would also be really, really cool. Okay, so they're coming out with the Chocolate Money collection. So you do have the 2 5-pound notes. These retail for about $7 a piece. Then you do have a 10-pence coin, which retails also for about $7 a piece, and then the 5-pence coin, which is a highlighter. Okay, so the coins are highlighters, and of course the 5-pound notes in the 2 shades is one shimmery aqua and then also a bronzer with a glowy shimmer. And this whole collection you can have for about $20, and this is available now in case you want to check this one out. So, so cute. Also, this brand is absolutely beyond belief in the creativity and the execution. So, so cool. Okay, then we should also talk about this one from Terra Moons Cosmetics, because they're coming out with 8 new shades of Chameleon eyeshadow flakies. It says here flakies. I wonder if that's a typo, but in any case, it looks beautiful and I'm super interested. This looks so, so stunning. And you know, even if you do not like to put flakes like on your lid or something, but just like as a little decoration, like for example, what I did here under my eye, you know, it can look so, so nice, and it can enhance a look and just draw so much more attention to a look. And I mean, just look at the colors. It is so, so beautiful. So this is already available, and I think this is stunning. Absolutely stunning. Yeah, there are at least 8 of them that I need. So yeah, so this is from Terra Moons in case you want to check this one out. Then let's also talk about Pinku Cult, because they're coming out with the Scream Queen eyeshadow palette, which looks like this. Color scheme, beautiful. Absolutely stunning. These are 12 shades and they're all matte. All right, so that is of course something that I'm not necessarily like, this is not my preference personally, but the color scheme is beautiful. And if these are the colors in mattes that you need, or you know what, you can even combine that palette together with those flakes from Terra Moons that we just looked at. I promise you this could be so, so cool. So in any case, this is live already in case you want to check this one out. From Pinku Cult, I do not have a price. All right, then let's also talk about Milani, because Milani is coming out with the all-inclusive eye, cheek, and face palette. And this is called Smoky, is it? I think it's called Smoky, and this retails for $15. And then there's also a highly rated lash and brow serum for $14. This is available now. Now, I don't know really a lot about brow and eyelash serum. I've never used anything like that. I don't know if it's just imagination that it helps, or how long you really have to use something that it helps, like for the growth and for the conditioning of your lashes and your brows. I don't know. I have no experience with that, so I have no opinion really, you know. But let's talk about the palette. So this palette has of course basically 3 eyeshadows and then a highlighter, a bronzer, and then 2 blushes. This is how I understand it. Of course you can always multi-use you know, these shades and use the blushes also as eyeshadow and whatever. For me, of course, this is too small and too little because I like, you know, give me more. But in any case, that is what it is. In case this is something that you would like to try, then this is available now from Milani. Then we also need to talk about Makeup Revolution because they're coming out with their Filter Longwear foundation. Now, let's just look at the shade range. I was wondering about that because there are 30 shades, which is nice, but basically half of them are super, super light. Then there are a whole lot that are kind of medium. And then, but there is kind of something missing for me between the super light and the medium, you know, like something that, like, I don't know. Where's me in all of this? I don't know. But also, of course, dark shades. There's only one like really deep shade, and I think that they could tweak something there, maybe, you know. Overall, it says here it is medium to full coverage, which is nice. It has 16-hour wear time, which is nice, and it retails for $13, which is nice. And this is available now, which is also nice. But shade range wise, I have my question marks a little bit. But in any case, I am always, of course, looking for full coverage foundation that is affordable. And I'm not against trying this. I just don't know which shade to use, really. I don't know where I fit into all of this. And I'm really not into mixing foundations. Is it the worst thing that could ever happen? No. But do I want to go through this? No. You know, I'd rather have it served to me the way I am. You know, so I don't know if I'm asking too much, but I kind of really feel that there is a big gap between those super light shades and then the medium shades, and then of course there is only that one dark shade. So I don't know. In any case, this is Makeup Revolution. Feel free to check it out, and if you have some feedback on this, if you've tried it, I would love it if you would let me know, because again, I'm always looking for foundation that is affordable, you know, because I'm using a lot of foundation and I would like to have something that I can afford and also that works well, you know? All right, so sweeties, we also need to talk about Tammy Tanuka, of course, because she's coming out with the Gentle Primum Flower or Primum Flower eyeshadow set. Not 100% sure how to pronounce this. This comes with 5 shades and this is available now. And of course, also last time when I spoke about Tammy Tanuka, it was so sweet because you guys actually gave each other in the comments recommendations or sharing your experiences, how it is now with receiving products from Tammy Tanuka, because maybe you know that Tammy is based in Russia and you know certain issues have arisen in that whole area of the world. All right, so sweeties, that is what it is. Color scheme is really pretty, so that is available now in case you want to check that one out. Face Glaze Beauty we definitely also need to talk about because they are coming out with 2 new pressed pigments. One is called Blue and one is called Blue. All right, so one is with an E at the end and one is without the E at the end, and of course here you also see the swatches, and I do believe that one of those shades is then the mixed shade, like when you swirl around in the pan and not stay within the separate shades, you know what I mean? So that is what you're getting here, and this is a 36mm pan, which is really big, and this is available now. I unfortunately do not have a price, but I have tried Face Glaze Beauty and I really liked it. So nice. All right, sweeties, then we also need to talk about Tracy's Powder Room because she is coming out with the Mischief and Malarkey collection. I have no idea what Malarkey is, or if this is a typo, or if this is what it really means. I have no idea. But in any case, this collection has 5 different shades. It retails for $40 for the whole bundle, and this is available now. And of course, this is really cute, soft, and a little bit, yeah, well, sophisticated in a way. I don't necessarily see a lot of mischief in this. Maybe it is how you combine it. That could absolutely be. For me, this is sophisticated and it is classy almost, you know? So in any case, this is what it is from Tracy in case you want to check this one out. Then let's also talk quickly about Morphe, because Morphe is releasing their Making You Blush collection. So this of course has a bigger eyeshadow palette with 18 shades, then also a 9-pan palette, then also sculpting powder blushes in 5 shades, then also soft focus cream blushes, and then also brushes and all kinds of stuff. So in case this is something that you would want to check out, then definitely do so, is this available? Wait, this is available already when you're seeing this, all right? So this is from Morphe. Is this something for me? Not really, because it's really hard for me to get Morphe, and there's just so much stuff that I rather try. But if this is something for you, then definitely, of course, go ahead. Then, while we're already talking kind of borderline about brushes, because of this collection also, of course, containing brushes, we also need to talk about Sigma, because Sigma is collaborating with someone that I actually used to watch at the very beginning of my journey into YouTube. I think by the time I started my own channel, I was already not anymore, but at the very, very beginning, and that is with Brianna Fox. Brianna Fox Makeup is collaborating with Sigma, and they're coming out with a brush set together. So you do have 5 different brushes here: a blending brush, a detailed brush, a lash brush, a cream / powder brush, and then also a powder brush. All right, so this retails for $78, and this is available now in case you want to add some brushes to your brush collection. All right, then let's talk about Makeup Forever, because they're coming out with the new Artist Color Pro palettes. 3 high-performing palettes, as you can see here, and these have eyeshadows and a universal highlighter, and it says here they are pro-crafted to be effortless and approachable. Okay, they're pro-crafted to be effortless and approachable. What does it mean, approachable? They don't bite when you touch the palette? I don't know. I have no idea what that means. But in any case, this is available in North America in July and available now in Europe. All right, so I don't know. I don't have prices, but what is approachable makeup? I really don't know. Honestly, I'm not kidding you. So that is now live in Europe from Makeup Forever, and this is coming to America. All right, Gloss Gods is coming out with 6 pastel multichrome loose pigments, and I definitely wanted to show you because they're beautiful. Now, me personally, I'm not too much into pastels, but I know a lot of you are, and maybe this is something for you. So there are 6 of them, and they're available now, and they retail for about $17 each, and I think they're just stunning. Absolutely stunning. I mean, really, yeah, I could get used to pastels, or maybe just combine it with something like really, really dark. That could also be really nice, because then of course you do have the contrast between the pastel, the lightweight pastel and shimmery goodness, together with like super nice dark mattes, you know, like even colorful super dark mattes. So cool. Yeah. All right, so this is from Gloss Gods, in case you want to check this one out. The next I want to talk about is from I Heart Revolution, because they're coming out with the Tasty Birthday Cake Collection. So you do have an 18-pan eyeshadow palette for about $13 to $14. Then you do have 3 face and cheek palettes for about $9, and then you do have a lip care duo for about $10, $11, something like that, and a headband for about $7. All of this is available now. Now, what do I think about the palette? I think that the palette, when I think about icing and stuff like this, it definitely speaks cake to me. Now, thing is, and I don't know how it is now in Europe, but when I grew up in Europe, we knew cakes like this with like colorful icing and stuff like this only from movies from America. Because I don't think anyone in Europe did that. When we did icing, it was either just powdered sugar and then it was white, or it was chocolate. But maybe I'm just very simple. I don't know. But of course, we have all grown up, and now we know that colorful icing is very, very popular in a lot of places. So that is what it is. Okay, so this is how it looks. For me personally, it is just lacking dark mattes again, you know, so this palette is not going to be for me, and in any case I'd rather buy from my indie brands, my small indie brands. But in case this is something for you, then of course feel free to check this one out. And of course you also do have the blush palettes, or the face palettes I should say, and then of course the lip products. So if this is something for you, then go right ahead. This is available now. All right, then we also need to talk about Jybel Cosmetics, because there is something big coming, and this is called the Cosmic Era collection. Now, first of all, I can show you 6 shades of the collection, but there is more coming, and I don't know if that means there are going to be more shades, like single shades that like we are seeing here, or if there's something completely different also going to be added to this collection. So this is of course super, super exciting, and Jybel Cosmetics is a very, very trendy in brand. So I'm very excited to see what this is all about. And yeah, and you see the shiftiness of the shades, and it looks beautiful. So we will definitely talk about this. This is coming soon. So yeah, I'll definitely update you. Then let's also talk about CXC Cosmetics, because they're coming out with a brush set. And also this is a sneak peek. This is a sneak peek. This is not live yet, but it's coming soon, and this is their brush set. So you do have face brushes and also of course eye brushes. Just wanted to give you a heads up on this one because it looks really, really good, and in case you want to of course add brushes to your collection, then maybe you want to consider this one. All right, then let's also talk about Kylie Cosmetics, because Kylie is coming out with a collaboration, and I think it's the second collaboration with Kendall Jenner, and they are coming out with this collection. Okay, so you do have a palette with 18 shades, you do have a blush and highlight quad with 4 shades, and then you do have 3 matte lip crayons and a lip gloss. This is coming on the 6th of April, in case you want to check this one out. Now, the palette, of course, not really my makeup style. Depth-wise and range-wise, I think it is really, really pretty. Also size-wise, as a palette of 18 shades, absolutely my sweet spot. So, you know, it just has to be your style. This is not going to be for me. The face palette looks a little bit like this is cream products. It doesn't say here in the post, but it looks like when I'm zooming in, it looks like at least some of the shades could be cream blushes, and maybe also, I don't know. So if this is something you like, then go right ahead. If not, then maybe you should double check. All right, so this is coming soon from Kylie Cosmetics. Then I also wanted to show you this one from Beauty Creations, because they're coming out with their Pastel Please lip balms. All right, now I just thought that this was so cute, and that's why I wanted to show you. I'm not really using a lot of lip balms or anything like this, and does it matter if they're pastels? I don't know. I really don't. Maybe there's also like different tastes to it. That could also, does one say that? Different tastes? Maybe, I don't know, that they have different tastes. Does one say that? I don't know. So in any case, this is what it is. In case you want to check this one out, you can have them for $4 a piece, or the whole set for $22, and this is going to become available on the 31st. All right, from Beauty Creations, in case you want to add something like this. We have to go back to Wicked Widow Beauty, because they're also coming out with a palette, which is also a sneak peek, sweeties. And they're saying here they're postponing the release of their Black Parade palette. Now this sneak peek had kind of like gone zoom over my head. I just saw that now for the first time, as far as I remember. But this is how the palette is going to look, the outside. Definitely wanted to show you, because I think this looks really, really promising and kind of really cool. It is promising in the sense of that it's going to be a dark palette, kind of dark mood kind of a palette, and that could be really, really cool. But in any case, this palette is going to have 12 shades, and this is going to become available in May. Definitely wanted to show you because I wanted to, you know, and apparently I do a lot of sneak peeks. All right, then there is also another sneak peek. Wow, I'm so so embarrassed. All right, Forest Zen Cosmetics is sneak peeking their Summer Love eyeshadow palette with 18 shades. Mattes, shimmers, and glitters will be in the palette, and this is going to be a palette that is exclusive to a mystery bag and never to be released again. So you better behave, sweeties. Go and get yourself the mystery bag. Okay, this is coming soon. Stay tuned. Of course, I'm going to show you how this looks once it is being shown. You know, yeah, sweeties. I'm just so. I don't know what I was thinking. Why did I make such a big deal out of dropping certain sneak peeks? Because everything else is a sneak peek too? I have no idea. Yeah. Okay, so then I want to talk about a brand that I don't know exactly how to pronounce this, so you gotta forgive me. And this is, I think, called Nehemia-Freundeskreis, maybe? So in any case, you will find, of course, all the brands linked in the description box down below. So just go down the list and look for the one that comes after Forest Zen, because this is Nehemia-Freundeskreis. maybe Ferragni, maybe something like that. Okay, so they're coming out with 3 new eyeshadow palettes. These are of course 6-pan palettes, and they are kind of also destination makeup. So one is Los Angeles, one is Milano, one is Paris. Each palette of course contains 6 pans, as I already told you, with mattes and shimmers and glitter. All right, glitter was not obvious to me, but now that they're saying it, it kind of feels like it is. But yeah, this doesn't look like it's very chunky glitter. This should be easy to handle in case it's an issue for you. This is available now. They retail for about $38 each, in case you want to check this one out, from Chiara Cosmetics. All right, sweeties, I hope I'm not butchering this too much. Okay, Chaotic Cosmetics is releasing their holographic drip glosses. Now, I am super interested in that, but of course this is a sneak peek. Sweeties, this is coming soon. This is coming in 6 shades, and unfortunately I don't have more information than just this picture. I cannot show you any swatches or anything, because that would just be so cool to see how holographic they are, basically, you know. So this is really cool. I'm definitely going to talk about this in case I know more about this. I'm definitely going to get back to you about this one. Then we also need to talk about Terra Moons again, because sorry, I forgot to mention this before, because they're also coming out with these beautiful 6 matte single eyeshadows, and of course they are kind of like almost neon, some of them, and look beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So in case this is something that you have been looking for, then definitely go to Terra Moons Cosmetics. Let me see if this is available. This should already be available. All right, it might as well be sold out. I have no idea. Also, of course, those flakes that we spoke about in the beginning, I can't promise that you're still gonna get this. There is a lot going on. They're coming out with duochrome singles and all kinds of stuff, you know. It is just like too much to go into everything here. So definitely, of course, check out that brand. And with that, we are moving on to Iconic London, because Iconic London is coming out with a neutral palette, which is called their multi-icon eyeshadow palette with 7 shades for $49. Okay, now I'm not 100% sure with this palette, because it looks like only this super light shade, the third one to the left, could be a matte, but it could also be a very, like maybe a satin or something. I'm not 100% sure, but everything looks straight. Everything else looks straight like a shimmer. And that is, you know, I've been wondering, sweeties, please give me some feedback. I have been wondering if I'm crazy, that I am so into the dark mattes and that I just need that to feel good with my makeup. Maybe something is just really wrong with me. Because also here, of course, the darkest shades are shimmers. Well, in a palette where almost everything is shimmers, then of course it's going to be like that. But I see that so much now, that the darkest shades, and we're going to talk about that also in just a second in another palette, that the darkest shades are shimmers or glitters, you know. And then I'm like, what is wrong with me? Why can't I attach myself to this, you know? Even if I like the palette in itself, I just don't want to do makeup like this, you know? It is just, it's me, you know? It is not the makeup, I'm sure. It is just that this is not my makeup style. I'm just wondering if my makeup style is so rare, really, that this is why there are so many palettes that don't give me the dark mattes. You know, I don't know. But in any case, that is just like some thoughts. Has nothing to do really with this palette, because again, it serves a certain style and it does not need to serve me, you know. It's fine, but just saying that I'm just wondering. All right, sweeties, let's also talk about Kaya Beauty, because Kaya Beauty is coming out with the Whipped Dream multi-eye and cheek colors, which you see here in 4 shades. They retail for $21 a piece, and they are going to be available on the 31st. All right, so in case this is something that you want to use either on your lips or on your cheeks, then definitely feel free to check this one out. This is coming soon. Now, the next one is coming with a bit of an apology to the brand owner. Sweeties, we spoke about indigenous lashes last time, and I showed you the sneak peek of the Indigenous Sisters palette, and I was like, well, I'm so curious how this is gonna look, and I'm going to definitely update you on this one. And I think that these pictures that I'm showing you here now were already available last time, and I felt really stupid afterwards. But sweeties, it's just really crazy right now in my life, and the research suffers a little bit. You know, I'm trying to do my best, but I was wondering if the brand owner thinks that I'm like a simpleton or something. But in any case, this is what it is. This is the whole collection. I think I even said, you know, because it says collection, there might be more than a palette. And then of course you go to the brand's Instagram and then you see it all there. It's crazy, right? So in any case, you do have an 18 pan eyeshadow palette for $45. You do have a face palette with 6 shades for $20. You do have lipsticks in 4 shades, and then there are also bundle options. All right, so this is all available now. I think it's really, really beautiful. I was actually surprised how colorful the palette is. I didn't really expect that, but it is a very positive surprise, because for me, the more colorful it is, the more option it gives me, while it still has the exact thing in the palette that I thought it would be, but then also more. And that is nice. I'm always, you know, I'm always up for more. That's why I have 7 kids, you know? So sweeties, and then of course also the lipsticks look really nice, and also the face palette. All right, so sweeties, that is that. I'm sorry that I'll try to do better. All right, Metamorphosis is also coming out with something new, and that is the Tulipa Row collection. So here you do have a 6-pan bronzer palette, and then a loose highlighter that is, I think, like a universal highlighter, and then also a brush set with 12 brushes that contains face and of course eye brushes. So this collection is already available in case you want to check this one out. So really, really cool. Also, of course, the bronzer palette is darker, so this would be way too dark for me, of course, but if this is something that, you know, is workable for you, then definitely check this one out. Tulipa Row, really, really cute. All right, so this is from Metamorphosis. I've tried Metamorphosis. It's a really, really cool brand, so definitely check this out. Then I also wanted to talk about Dominique Cosmetics, because she's coming out with this palette, which is the Moment palette. Also here, of course, the darkest shade is also here a shimmer, you know? I don't know. Of course, you do have also some mattes here. I do believe you have like 4 mattes in the palette. One of them is a kind of a mid-range brown, but also here I would kind of feel like I would like that brown to be much, much darker. That is just like my urge. There is my Moment has a urge. I don't know. Yeah, so in any case, this is already live in case you want to check this one out, or maybe you have ordered it already, or maybe this is absolutely your thing. Of course, let us know in the comments what your concept is behind all of this. But this is, yeah, so this is the Moment palette from Dominique Cosmetics. Then I also wanted to show you this one from LEORAHCOSMETICS, and thank you of course for everybody who is tagging me in these releases, because first of all, it helps me to see stuff and to not like swipe over, you know, but also it shows the brands that you value my opinion, so that is really, really nice. And this is from LEORAHCOSMETICS. So they're coming out with 2 different blush palettes. So one is the Pinch Me Volume 1. It ranges from bright pinks to peach tones. It's perfect for fair to medium skin tones. And then the Pinch Me 2 ranges from deep pinks to rich berry tones, perfect for medium to deep skin tones. They retail for $30 each, and that is basically what you're getting. I think they're both really, really pretty, you know? So that is what it is in case you want to check this one out from LEORAHCOSMETICS. Then I also wanted to talk to you about For Art's Sake Cosmetics again, because they're coming out with the Spring Pastels palette. This is the Lilies eyeshadow palette featuring 9 pastel shades inspired by Claude Monet's Water Lilies. And yeah, and this is what it is. This palette has 4 pressed shimmers and 5 mattes. And this is, I don't know if this is available. I don't know, but this retails for $28, and in case it is available, then of course you will find it on the website in case it is available. It doesn't say here in the post, but it might be, you know? All right, sweeties. Also here the range is nice. It is not 100% clear to me if that super dark blue is a matte, but I think it is. And that is what makes sense in my life. You know, it makes sense in my life to have the darkest shade a matte, because I just think one can create so much extra drama in the looks when you have dark mattes. I don't know. Maybe I should just get over it, but I kind of don't want to. I want to stay me, you know? I want to stay me. Okay, so sweeties, we just have to live with that. Okay, Pink Lips Cosmetics is coming out with the Blushin' On You blush trios. So you, of course, have 3 different trios here with different color schemes for, of course, different skin tones, I guess. And they retail for $15 each in case you want to check this one out. This is available from Pink Lips Cosmetics. It says here, these blushes are silky, velvet matte, highly pigmented, and it will give you a natural blush. All right, sweeties, that is that. Now, let us also talk about Wicked Sisters Cosmetics, because they're collabing with Wax Poetic Clothing. And here we have, of course, the palette. Now, first of all, outer packaging, bomb.com. So cute. This is coming soon, so it is a sneak peek, sweeties, okay? So this is called the Victorium Arboretum eyeshadow palette. Now, I think that might be a kind of butterfly. Not 100% sure. Okay, so it has 9 shades. You do get, as far as I can see, 3 mattes, which is the top row, then 3 shimmers is the middle row, and then 3 glitters, which is the bottom row. Now here, of course, the mattes are the lightest shades in the palette, you know? So that needs to be your makeup style. Again, for me, it's not me, you know. While I really like the palette, I kind of wish though that I would have maybe the dark blue glitter being a matte or something, you know. I don't know. Yeah, but it's just me. Like, whatever, you know. But this is coming soon, in case you want to check this one out, from Wicked Sisters Cosmetics. I think it's a beautiful concept also, you know, and the execution is nice. It's just that I need my mattes, sweeties, please. I need my dark mattes. All right, then definitely let's talk about Saints, Angels, Sinners, because sweeties, you guys are so cute, because of course Darcy, the owner from Saints, Angels, Sinners, is collabing and is sneak peeking day by day more shades of the upcoming palette, which is an influencer collab. And you guys are really hardcore thinking it's me. I don't know. Is it me? Is it? Sweeties. Okay, so in any case, this is a very good looking palette. I could totally come out with a palette like this, potentially, maybe, or not. I don't know. Is it me? Ladies. Okay, so I'm super excited for Darcy to come out, of course, with a collab palette that is that gorgeous, and of course also because it's a bigger palette, which is absolutely something that I would do, potentially, you know. So yeah. I'm making this hard, but this is coming soon, so we will of course definitely talk about this more. All right, then I also definitely wanted to show you this palette. We have spoken of course about the Unity palette already, but I could not ever show you so far the finished product. There were some issues with getting palettes because of course the pandemic is hitting in certain areas, also in China again, and certain factories are kind of in isolation and stuff like that. So it is a bit hard for the brands right now again, but I definitely wanted to show you how the palette actually looks, because in the sneak peeks I could not show you the real picture. So this is how the palette looks, and I think this looks so beautiful. And again, the concept behind this palette is absolutely beautiful. We definitely need unity, you know. It is just so important, and I mean it. So yeah, okay, $41. This is available now for pre-order in case you want to check this one out from Saints, Angels, Sinners. Okay, sweeties, we're almost done. I hope you're still here. Are you? Are you still here? All right, Luxie Beauty is coming out with new single eyeshadows. This is the Fairy Tales collection, and this has of course 10 different shades here. Individually they retail for $3, and then of course the whole bundle for $30. It is so funny though, because here in the post it says $3 for a single, and then the bundle is $30. It's like, duh, yes, because 3 times 10 is 30, you know. It's not really a deal in that sense, right? It's not a bundle option, because usually it would then be $28, $27, right? But I'm not complaining, because of course Luxie Beauty is already not like super expensive. I mean, $3 for a shade, that is very decent. And this is available now from Luxie Beauty in case you want to check that out. This is the Fairy Tales single collection. All right, then we also need to talk about Melt, because Melt is coming out with the Gemini No. 2 eyeshadow palette, consisting of course of 10 shades, and also the Gemini No. 1 is back in stock or restocking super soon, you know, something like that. So they retail for $58 each, and then you also do have some gel liners or something, you know, so that is a part of that collection. Okay, I want to say about those palettes, what do I want to say about those palettes? Melt formula, not my piece of cake really, unless something really has changed, but the Melt palettes that I have, not really enjoying them that much. You know, I have to say, unfortunately, because I think the concept of the brand is kind of cool, and it's also really in a way, and they're going places. It's just that the formula is not working for me. I don't know. But also here, when you look at the Gemini number 2, which is the left one that is more rosy, I'm like, where's the depth? Sweeties, where? I can't. I need depth. I don't know what to do with a whole range of like mid-range tones. What am I going to do with this, you know? Now, that is just my makeup style. Please don't understand me wrong. I do not want to like hit hard on brands because they're coming out with what they see, what makes sense for them. You know, it is not my place, I do believe, to criticize someone else's creativity. I'm just saying, according to my makeup style, I would have a hard time working with this. And also with the Gemini number 1, there is depth. You have that one super dark green in there, but it kind of feels very, very out of place because you have a lot of super light shades and then that one dark green bam in the middle. I don't know. I'm missing the balance. You know, I'm just missing the balance. But again, that is just my makeup style. So in any case, this is what it is. This is how I feel about it. And this is coming on April 1st, in case you want to check this one out. Sweeties, let us go on to the next one. And that is a new brand. And that is Oasis Makeup, a new beauty brand based in California. California City? What? Says here California City. Okay, I don't know what that means. I didn't know that there's a city that is called California, but that is of course very, very possible. I don't know. So this brand is launching on April 5th and they have all kinds of products. They do have, for example, big empty pans that you can of course fill up with a lot of shades and all kinds of stuff, beauty bags and a lot of stuff. Okay, so feel free to check out this brand because that is so cool, and I definitely wanted to feature this because it's new and I think there should be a spotlight of course on a brand, and then we'll see how the performance will be and what else they give us. But what I can see now is a really cool way to kick off a brand, you know. So that is what it is from Oasis Makeup. And then the last brand for today, sweeties, we've made it almost, is actually Frikin Fabulous Cosmetics, because they're coming out with all kinds of new stuff. So first of all, we have the Multichrome Jewels palette, which looks like this. All of these are multichrome shades. I do not have a price here. I believe that this is going to be a little bit more pricey because Frikin Fabulous Cosmetics is not like the most affordable brand, let's put it that way. But this is what you're getting here. You do get 18 shades of multichromes, and that is of course also something to be said for, you know, it's very pretty. Then they're also coming out with their own cake liner palette, which looks like this. You also have of course a lot of shades here, and basically once you have, if you are into cake liners of course, in case you have a palette like this, you kind of can do like whatever you want. You have everything already, you know. So that is that. I also here don't have a price, but then they're also coming out with the Candy Diamonds highlighter palette. Also here I don't have a price, but this is what it looks like, and it says here it has very big pans, so you do get a good value because the pans are that large. Okay, so that is all about Frikin Fabulous Cosmetics, in case you want to check this one out. I don't know if this is live already or if this is a sneak peek, but I think it might be live already. So definitely check out of course all the brands, because all of them will be linked in the description box down below. I'm cramping up because I cannot hold my phone anymore. Sweeties, I had so much fun today. Anyone having fun still with me, or is Leorah annoying already? Sweeties, be kind. All right, that is it for today. Of course, feel free to check out my description box for all the information, all my discount codes, all my links to social media, ways to support my channel, the brands and everything. Beyond that, of course, my makeup of today will be in a pinned comment down in the comment section. Don't forget to leave me your feedback on all kinds of issues that I spoke about today. Yeah, and beyond that, of course, subscribe if you like the vibe here and if you like indie makeup and stuff like that, and just a positive mindset when it comes to makeup, and not just like randomly bashing everything that is not my personal taste. I think personally that is just a very immature way of looking at the world, because like why does everybody need to be like me, right? I don't see the world like this. I think there is a place for everybody, and that's why I'm not randomly bashing stuff here. Do I give my recommendations? Absolutely, you know, because it's my channel, and of course I'm running this according to my preferences and my makeup style, but I'm not sitting here bashing stuff. So that is not what you're getting here, and in case that is what you want, then of course go to a different channel. All right, beyond that, I'm going to see you here for my next video. I think maybe I'm going to just have one more Ukraine update video this week, and beyond that, of course, for the normal content. We are going to meet here again next week because, as I already said in the beginning of the video, it is a bit intense right now. Also, when it comes to my rescue animals and stuff, there are a lot of issues that I have to deal with, and also with my kids and stuff. So I just need to kind of save myself a little bit also. But you'll see. Okay, if you're subscribed and the bell is on, then of course you will not miss out on my videos whenever they come. And I'm so glad that you're here. I truly appreciate your support and your love and all your kindness, and it's amazing. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful day when you're seeing this, or evening, or whenever you're watching this. And I love you so much. And till I meet you here next time, go ahead and sparkle. Hugs and kisses. Bye.